Hey guys, what's going on? It's Titan here once again and I'm back with another OP class setup video. This time, as you see, I am using the Razorback, and I know the fact that some of you hate this gun, but with that said, a lot of you also love it. So in this episode, I will be talking about what attachments I used and also what perks work best to go ham with this weapon. Now, as usual, if you enjoyed the series, don't forget to show me some love and support my channel by dropping a like on this video and also sharing it if it's not too much to ask, of course. But back into the OP class setup, and before we mention the attachments and perks, I am going to mention briefly some good and some bad aspects of this gun. Now, the first thing that comes into my mind is that the iron sights of this gun or weapon are just not that well designed, and that's just sheerly my opinion. It blocks out some parts of your viewing scale, and of course, if someone has a good movement or strafing in Black Ops 3, then it is hard to keep track of him. If you use the iron sights, of course. This is why I have the BOA 3, which we get into a second. Now, the good thing about this gun is that the reload time is not bad at all, which means you won't really need a fast mag attachments, but again, it is all preferences. Overall, the gun has minimal to low recoil and it is definitely not hard to control. But let's jump straight into the class setup itself, starting out with the attachments. The first attachment that you see is the BOA 3 sight. Now, if you haven't seen my other video about the hidden optic sight buff, then click on the link to watch that since it will make more sense. But the BOA 3 makes sure that we don't need to use grip because of the hidden buff. So this is why I run it, and as you can see in the gameplay, it has almost no recoil at all, which is just awesome. Now, the second attachment is quick draw. This is one of the most important attachments for SMGs since it will make you ADS faster with your weapon, meaning that you will have the upper hand in most fights since you will be able to ADS way faster than others who don't actually run that attachment. Also, it works best in conjunction with a perk, which we will get into a second. The second attachment is rapid fire, or the third I might say. The only thing about this gun is that it kills slower than the other weapons, meaning that its TTK is kind of slow or low. Now, in beta this gun was a god gun, so it had to be nerfed. But rapid fire makes the Razorback fire somewhat faster, which increases its TTK, and it is way more effective since you can drop people way faster. Now, you don't need a third attachment, however, if you feel like swapping out rapid fire with grip, you could do that, and that will work in conjunction with the BOA optic sight and grip since they stack with each other and you will have an ultra no recoil gun. Now into the perks, and here I will tell you some different combinations that can fit your own playstyle. First perk that you see is Flak Jacket. I personally run this perk since there are way too many explosions in the game, you know, nades, RC cars, C4s, which people love to use on PC these days for some reason. So Flak Jacket will make you survive all that I said before, unless you get nade spammed, which can also be a thing. The next set of perks are Fast Hands and Scavenger. When going for high kill streaks, you really need to have ammo and you can't really afford to run out, so Scavenger is pretty much necessary, but only if you go for high scores or kill streaks. If you don't, then I guess don't run Scavenger. The other perk is Fast Hands, and this is one of the most important perks since Fast Hands works in conjunction with Quick Draw attachment, as I said before. After using these two together, you will ADS instantly, giving you the chance to always out-aim your opponent, which is a huge thing in Call of Duty game. Now, the last perk is Tactical Mask. This is also one of my go-to perks since flashes and, you know, tactical equipments are usually the ones that end my kill streak, and that is so annoying. Come on, man, what the fuck is that? Fucking bullshit, man. Ah, these fucking trip mines! Fuck this game! With Tactical Mask, you won't get caught when you run into shock charge or flashes, won't even stun you, you won't even feel it, and if you encounter a trip mine, well, Flak Jacket is there also. Now, if you have a different playstyle than mine, you could maybe change Flag Jacket into Ghost, or maybe you can change Tactical Mask into Dead Silence. But one thing is sure, that never ever change Fast Hands on an SMG, because that is really important. So this is the best combinations to avoid every explosive and stun, which will of course keep your streak alive. But again, this was today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to drop a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Black Ops 3 content. But again, thank you so much for watching. Stay well, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.